What's up, guys? It's Chactories from twitch.tv/Chactories and youtube.com/Chactories. If you don't know who I am, let me introduce myself. My name is Charles, and I am a Twitch streamer primarily who wants to grow his YouTube channel. I'd love to also grow my Twitch channel as well because it's kind of small, but I love my people who watch me. And all in all, the whole purpose of this is to do something I love, and with the hopes of it growing my YouTube and Twitch, everything. Everybody wants to be big, so there you go. Alright, the whole series of we're going to be doing is called the Fiverr. The Fiverr is my top 5 anything. Top 5 video game soundtracks, which this video is about. Top 5 hamburgers, top 5 movies. It could be anything. So, that's pretty much that. We're going to go ahead and jump into it, alright? Now, video game soundtracks are something I listen to when I stream. I listen to on my free time. It's just something I can chill out to. For me, video game music can take a game that's kind of derivative, boring, and if it's just the right music, can just blow it out of the stratosphere, and your experience will grow. Each time you play that game and you hear a song you like, you'll just, I don't know, for me, it just makes the game a whole lot better. So, the way I'm doing these videos, because I'm not an expert at editing, I'm not an expert at this. We're gonna try something. It's gonna be weird, all right? Like, we're just gonna do this, okay? Like, the editing on this video. This is a one-take thing. There will be no editing. It's gonna be like if you were watching me stream, because that's how we're gonna try it out. So it might be funnier, it might suck, but anyway, here we go. We're gonna jump in. First, we're gonna mute the plug.dj/digital-arcade music that's playing in the background. If you've never been to plug.dj, I recommend that site. It's really good for, there's no app for it, but it's really good for just chilling out while you're streaming, while you're fooling around on the computer. It's really good. People play music for you, and normally it's really good stuff. So we're going to go ahead and mute that. Alright, it's muted, okay? You don't hear any music now, just my voice. We're going to toss it over to the Fiverr. Sorry that this video will be kind of long because it's an introductory of the Fiverr. Also known as Top Fiverr. Sounds weird, I know, but that's what the tentative name is going to be. So we're going to go ahead and start with number 5. Okay, number 5 is probably... You've never heard of this game, okay? You've never heard of this game. We're going to go and start some music from it. It's Ed Harrison's soundtrack for NeoTokyo. Here we go. Alright, so basically that was a song called Footprint by Ed Harrison off of NeoTokyo. That song gives me chill bumps. The part I played primarily was the part that does. I've never played this game. I actually stumbled across it when I was listening to another song that's going to be on this list. It came up on YouTube's right panel where it shows songs you may like or videos you may like. So we're going to go and hear one more song from Ed Harrison's NeoTokyo. This is Stopgap. And it's a little bit more funky, but again, I've never played this game, but kind of get a general idea of what it is. So just by the music. So here we go. Yeah, so again, like, NeoTokyo, I've never played that game. It's, as far as I know, it's like a sci-fi, like action game maybe. I'm sorry if I'm completely wrong, but hey, a good video game music soundtrack is something that you don't even have to play the game to enjoy. It's just good music, and it's really good music to listen to. There's a lot of ambient noise, a lot of weird noises in the background. Just there's no singing. It's just good chill out music just to kind of let your mind reset. All right, we're going to go to number 4, all right? Now, number 4 could easily be higher. There's a lot of music, a lot of music on this soundtrack. And there, in my opinion, just like with any of these kind of games, there's filler on it. But we're going to go ahead and go at number 4, and it would be Final Fantasy 13, all right? Final Fantasy 13, I put in hundreds of hours. A lot of people kind of didn't really like the game that much because it did something different. But I kind of, commended them for trying something new. They kind of had to, But anyway, I did play Final Fantasy 13 and I beat it. Played it a couple times. And we're going to go with a song. It's called, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Archylte Steppe. Alright, I'm probably mispronouncing it, but hey, guess what? That's what you get, okay? Sorry about that, but we're going to go ahead and go with this. It's off of Discord. It's the 3rd track. And this area in the game is a place you grind at, so yeah, but we're going to go ahead and start playing it. Okay, again, I know I butchered that name, and I'm not saying it again, so you heard it once, or you can like rewind the video and listen to me mispronounce it all over again if you want, but yeah, so that's a cool area in the game. Might not be the best song off the soundtrack, but it's just a place where I grinded at a lot, trying to level up my character, trying to make him stronger. It's towards the, not the end per se, but it is a great place to get some experience and some, there's also some items, rare items in that area you need, and you have to grind there, so... Alright, we're going to stick with Final Fantasy 13, and we're going to toss it over to probably not the main theme of the soundtrack, but it's like one of the vocals, and I like vocals in video game music. I'm a very passionate guy. If you watch my stream, you kind of know that by what I listen to. But we're going to toss it over to Eternal Love, and this to me is a really good vocal song from a video game soundtrack. Again, if you don't like vocal stuff, sorry about that, but here we go. Alright, so I could keep playing it if I want to. I don't want to play every song all the way through. This video would be forever long. I will put in the video description each song and where you can find them. But again, this album, or video game soundtrack album, is really good. It's very big, but this is one of the better songs off of here. And we'll toss it over to the last Final Fantasy 13 song. Again, this is another like area of the game. I really dig this kind of music too, like funky, like just kind of not creepy, but just kind of weird sounding. So let's toss it over to, this is called the Vile Peaks, is the area, but this is a really, really good song in my opinion. Alright, here we go. Alright, okay, oh shit. And yes, I do cuss every now and then. Sorry about that. You might have just seen what the number 3 is, and again, I'm bad at this, so... number 3 is Assassin's Creed 2. And I didn't have this in my top 5. Even when I played the game, I really did enjoy the settings of Assassin's Creed 2. I think it's one of the better Assassin's Creed. If I had to rank them, I'd probably say it's number 1 or 2. But I would say that the soundtrack is really good. And I did not respect it when I first heard it. Until later on. I started listening to it over the past few months. And, man, it's got some really good tunes on it. So we're going to start off with Ezio's Family. And I'll just let you hear it. Alright, now that is a really good tune. It's not my favorite off the soundtrack, but the next song is my favorite. I love this song. This whole album, again, is just... I recommend it for anybody who just... I mean, it's just a very theatrical, like, orchestrative album. There's a lot of, opera-esque singing in it, which I'm not a big opera fan, but, just for some reason, just all of it comes together really well. And here we go. This is Flight Over Venice 1. You may have just heard my League of Legends client, by the way. I apologize for that. Let me close that out really quick. Whoops. Hold on 1 second. You will see it. Go away, League of Legends. This is awesome. Damn you, League of Legends. Thought I closed you out. Okay. Alright, here we go. Number one off of number 3. God, that sounds dumb. This is my favorite song off this soundtrack. Here we go. Alright. Alright, that is my favorite song off that album. I've listened to that probably like over the past couple months, probably like 25 times. Especially when I'm streaming. When it comes up, it gets me in the mood for whatever game I'm playing. Alright, number 2. Alright, this went between number 1 and number 2 a lot. I juggled it. If this was like 3 or 4 months ago, it'd probably be number 1. But nope, it's number 2. And this would be Deus Ex Human Revolution. Alright. This is one of my favorite games of all time, and this song right here, the whole soundtrack is like not exactly the craziest thing, but it's not very long either. The soundtrack it clocks in, I think, right under an hour, but this is one of the better songs off the soundtrack, and this is a really cool game. If you've never played it, you need to play it. All right, here we go. Alright, again, love this game. It's one of my top games of all time. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the main theme of this soundtrack, the game itself. It's called Icarus, and it's another orchestrative sounding song. God, games just up their production value in music over the past like 5 to 10 years. Probably more like 5 years, maybe. 6, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. Here we go. The main theme of Deus Ex, and that would be Icarus. Alright, again, I love this game. This is the main theme, and when I saw the trailer for this game, I was like, looks pretty good. I'll probably pick it up. And then when I played the game and I heard the music, it sets the game up. You know exactly what you're doing. You know what setting you're in. You just know what the game's about by the music. So it's, again, it's an action adventure, like, you know, sci-fi, like, not steampunk, but it's just, I mean, you can tell by the art of the soundtrack, like this thing, you can see my mouse pointing, like you can just tell just by looking at this dude that he's ready to kick some ass, and he's gonna do it in a cool way. All right, number one. Man, how did I almost didn't put this as number one, and I don't know why, because this whole album, this whole soundtrack blows my mind. It is all good. It's long. It's a role-playing game. It's a timeless classic, and again, this is my list. If you feel different about this list, you're welcome to tell me your favorite soundtracks. I need more music, okay? All right, so here we go. You ready? Dun, 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 dun. Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross has some of the best music, in my opinion, to this date for video games. Obviously, it's number one, but it still holds well. This game came out a very long time ago. It came out in the 90s. Just wait, did it? Yeah, it came out, was it 1999 or 2000? Don't quote me on this. See my finger wagging. I don't exactly know, but I know it wasn't any earlier than the year 2000. So it came out on PlayStation 1. I do know that. All right, here we go. Chrono Cross, Scars of Time, an amazing song. Let's go. I don't want to mute the song that soon, but I don't want to make this video 30 minutes long. And I could listen to that whole song through, and the whole song is amazing. So that's Scars of Time. The next song is just the perfect world map music. Like, you know, when you're playing a role-playing game or any game, especially like back in the, not peak, because I want to say they're coming back a little bit, but they're not really. Japanese role-playing games, they're really noted for their world maps. Like their whole world map thing, like Final Fantasy VII, Chrono Cross. It's got really good world map music, this game does, and we're going to toss it over to that, which is On the Beach of Dreams, Another World. Again, this is a game has been out for a very long time, 15 plus years, okay? And that right there, my friend, if I heard that in the game today, I'd be like, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. We're going to go to the last song of the for number one of Chrono Cross, and this song is very touching. There are vocals in it. And I know if you don't like Japanese like games, I'm sorry, this is not dubbed in English. There are people who like perform it in English, but this is Radical Dreamers from Chrono Cross. This song right here is the number one song for me from Chrono Cross, and it would probably appear number one on video game music if I did a list for the actual like songs. So or maybe it won't. We'll have to see one day. But anyway, this is Radical Dreamers. We'll go ahead and listen to a little bit of it because it deserves it.
私の胸の奥にいつからか響いていた夜露の雫よりもかすかなささやきだけど凍てつく星の
And again, I had to play that song longer. It to me it is the definition of a great song that gets you like just emotionally invested in something. That happens at a pivotal time in the game. Pivotal, there we go. Time of the game, and if you've never played Chrono Cross, it still holds well. Obviously, it's 15 plus years old, but I definitely think it's worth playing if you enjoy Japanese role playing games. For the great music and along, just do it. And you saw that when you shouldn't have. But anyway, we'll go ahead and do some honorable mentions. Sorry, I got distracted. Again, this is the first take. That's also a good song. Time Scar, where did that come from? Anyway, we'll do some honorable mentions real quick, and then we'll end this video. I promise my new ones will be better. Again, this is a test run. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a very long video. There's a reason why it's long. I had to explain everything. We'll be linking this on all my social media. I have a Twitter. I have a Facebook in the works, and I don't really want to use the Facebook, but definitely have a Twitter. It's twitter.com/Chactories. All right, honorable mentions. This one almost made it. This was number 5, then I kicked it out because it's just so many good soundtracks. But no, this is an honorable mention, and it's Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge has a really good soundtrack too, and the main theme for it, which is what we're about to listen to, Still Alive, is another vocal, and we'll just go ahead and play it. Here's a little bit of Still Alive from Mirror's Edge. Again, that right there is just a really, really good song from a video game. And its vocals, I love vocals. I mean, who doesn't love vocals? I mean, that's like, how you pretty much grew up listening to music at first, was hearing vocals and songs, on the radio and everything else. All right, last honorable mention. We're going to go ahead and cut this one in. This was nostalgic. This whole game, God, it was my first role-playing game I ever played. And I still remember when I played it, and when I watched someone play it for the first time where I was at. So this is Final Fantasy VII, and we'll just play the boss battle theme. I could have picked probably like 15 songs off this soundtrack, but I didn't put it in the top 5 because I mean, it could have been up there, but I like my list the way it is. So here we go. The boss battle theme for Final Fantasy VII. Alright, so that is the list of the top 5 of video game soundtracks. Again, this could change drastically in the next year. There'll probably still will be, a couple of those on there, just because, I don't foresee myself ever taking Chrono Cross off that list. But again, this is my opinion. There's reasons why, this experiences I've, had in my life. It might not be your favorite, video game soundtracks. If you've never played any of these games, that's okay. Still listen to the music. I didn't play NeoTokyo, and I probably never will. It's a PC game it came out, I think, about 3 or 4 years ago, and didn't really get much love. But man, Ed Harrison, the guy who created that, did a really good job. Alright, if you really like this video, which, again, this is a test run, I'm hoping to get some support from it. This is kind of what to expect when I stream, too. This is, like, my demeanor and everything. Really laid back, kind of goofy. If you like this video, I would really appreciate it if you'd sub to the channel and thumb up the video. I could use the support. If I get some support from it, I'll definitely do more videos in a more timely fashion. I still will put out videos regardless, but as us adults and old people would say, we don't have a ton of time, and I like to sleep because I am old, as you can tell. Just kidding. All right, hope you like this video. Please like it. Put some, any kind of recommendations for video game soundtracks in the comments below. Any suggestions? I'm up for anything. Any top fivers you'd want me to do. This thing is completely new. It's just clean slate. Anything goes. I don't care. Like, I won't get hurt if you like say this sucks, dude. Like, man, you need to stop doing this. I don't care. Tell me whatever you want. I don't get embarrassed easily. As you can see, this is a one take. I didn't edit anything all the way through. Nothing crazy. I hope you liked it, guys, because this was fun. Sorry the video was long, but hey, I had to do a little bit of explaining at the beginning, and that's pretty much it. That does it for the Fiverr, the top Fiverr video game soundtracks by Chactories. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to doing more and reading your comments below. Thank you.